talk about, finding God. Let's talk about depression and everything, because I mean, a lot of artists, they just go through this, because they're superstars, right? A lot of people most times just feel, it's okay. You don't go through depression. You guys spend a lot of money trying to, make records, shoot videos. Sometimes you don't even make the money back. Sometimes people feel like sometimes. So what other things, got you to made you depressed? Let's talk about that.
I would say God didn't turn his back on me. Yeah. But I mean, the world can. You get me? Yeah. So that alone can make you depressed. And then what you're gonna call? You're gonna call onto God. Yeah. And it's going to let you know that.
Do you feel like you did anything that made the world turn their back on you?
I mean, they did. I won't say it. Okay, obviously, it's like a phrase. You get?
Yeah. Sometimes it's not just working.
Yeah, it's not just working, and they don't want to know.
Yeah.
So they just free.
Do you feel like Nigerians put a lot of pressure on artists?
They don't want to know now.
Do you think they put a lot of pressure on musicians in this country? Do you think we, the fans? Okay, let me not say me. I'm a media man.
Say that. Okay, when the pressure comes.
Yeah, tell me.
When you've gotten to a certain stage in this music thing, that's why. At first, it's free spirit. Yeah. But when you start getting to know the gate holders, that's where the pressure comes. You get me?
All right, but would you have done anything differently?
Well,
the phase when you got signed to DMW, and then the time you got depressed and stuff, and you came out of it, would you have done anything differently if you could? Right now,
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have. That's what I'm saying. I thank God, because it's God that understands everything. Still, you get, because if that depression could have taken my life. You get me? Like, is that serious? Do you understand? I was into so many things. Like, you get, it wasn't even making sense again. I was just lost. You get. So I had to go back to my hometown,
like
go to church,
start afresh,
and think. Even when I was bored, I feel like running to Lagos. I'd be like, no,
I'm going back to church
for my own good. You get me? Yeah. And then God started showing me some things. You get me?
So I mean, I what actually happens to young artists when they get into the media? Media, everybody knows
the attention and everything.
Attention. What happens to them? Then they start to slide down. What happens at that point?
Where do they get it wrong?
I mean, to be honest, it takes the strong. It takes only the strong not to get it wrong, because it takes only the strong not to get it wrong.
I was about to record that
now. Trust me, man, because a lot of things you lose focus. That's why you have to be close to God, because you lose focus. Not girls, drugs. It's not drugs. Some other things. Yes, lots for money. You're chasing money. You are not chasing your passion. Then you are lost. You get. So it's crazy, but we thank God.
So let's talk about the new record, because you've got something new. That one is titled Gang Gang.
Gang Gang. Do you understand?
It's like action film.
Ichaba do Gang Gang.
Like all those old Nollywood movies.
Yes.
You got something new, Gang Gang, and but really, I like to also talk about some of your success stories, because we've talked about so many dark things as well. Some of the things you've been through. Let's talk about your success stories. Amazing things that just kept you going, things that you remember each and every time when you take a look at this music journey, and then you say, okay, fantastic, this happened, I'm thankful.
I mean, to be honest, I really appreciate my Ibadan people, because I came from Ibadan, and then that's where the backup actually came from.
Wow.
And then so people
like Dremo too.
Maybe God just want me to go back to Ibadan and just get myself, because imagine you are from Ibadan, you are claiming Lagos, guesses. Let's go back. You understand? So
despite the fact that David signed you.
You understand? But I was lost. Imagine I did person for Ibadan. He can't sign me. I can't do what you go call. You get down now the vex. Do you understand? So it's like it's good now. All those things are mistakes, but I realized my mistakes. You get me?
Wow.
I learned a lot.
At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. We learn from some of these things that happen to us. But are you still good with David?
Yes, I mean David, baddest.
001.
You know where they go. Baddest. I mean, he's a very nice boss, man. He's a nice person.
Do you feel like he should have done more for you?
Yes, that's what I feel.
Have you had that conversation with him?
Yes. But I mean, there are too many people around David.
So what did he say when you told him that?
Chill. Nobody wants to chill, man.
Everybody wants to move.
You kept chilling in the freezer.
Nobody wants to chill, to be honest. Everybody wants to fire now.
So you felt like he didn't do enough for you?
Yeah.
Do you think that was your fault?
No, that's not my fault. That's what I'm saying.
But you
There's too
working
many
hard
people
enough?
around him. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows. You get nobody. There are too many people there. You get.
Everybody
I
else
cannot do past myself.
Are you sure that okay? So we're talking about the too many people now because I want to pick up on that. Looking at the too many people, do you think the most times it's more or less like the entourage, like the people surrounding him or the artists?
But everybody, artists or
I did the ones that actually
everybody
Those who want
together.
to
Move
money
30 is a movement.
So
Artists.
So most times those are the ones that actually block the doors. That's why it doesn't
They
really
don't block it. I mean,
They just
yes, it's not just meant to be like that. It's too. I have my own style now. Do you get? I'll be. You get?
what's your relationship with Dremel? Because that's
Dremel is my brother.
I was told that you guys were fighting.
Yes, now we fought and we're back.
Are you sure?
Yes, now. Dremel.
You want to call him up on the radio right now?
Yes, now. Dremel. I still saw him like 2 days ago.
Okay, because I said you should call him up on the radio right now.
Yeah, he's calm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Should I call Dremel?
Yeah, you want to call Dremel? Call him.
Alright, so Lagos, we've got a record from 𝐜𝐶ABA and Dremel. Before we talk about Gang. Alright, I know that we just gave you like a little snippet. That's a new record, the 𝐜𝐶ABA record. But you know what? They had like issues. So, but right after the issues, I think they made this record.
Yeah.
And it was shot in London, to be precise.
Yeah.
I think it was at the time David sold the O2.
Yeah.
You didn't perform at the O2,
That
did you?
period, I did.
You performed at the O2?
Yes, I did.
Alright, so Olotu, one of my favorite records from 𝐜𝐶ABA. This one's got Dremel on it. I'll be back.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.